Evening, guys. Hello. Yes, guys.
Good
Hi.
evening, ma'am.
Yes. So, yes. Are you excited to learn something new today? Thumbs up, guys. Yes. Good. So, yes, I need energy from your side. You know why? Yes, guys, unmute yourself. We will interact together. Yes, Ambika, Arman, Rajiv is not your name, right? What's your name? Yes. Ambika, Arman. Yes. I need a lot of energy today. You know why? Ask me, guys. Why I need so much of energy? Because today we are going to study about a form of energy. And that form of energy is, guess, guys, that is light, sound, heat, electrical energy. Which topic it could be? Yes, guys.
Book bag में थे.
Heat. Okay. What about Ambika? What form of energy we will study today? Let's make a guess and then we will start the class.
Electricity.
Ah, no. Let's start with heat energy, right? We will study about the form of energy that is heat. Who made that
Book
guess?
निकालेगी तब ना.
Yes. Okay. Now, guys, I'll share the screen and let's start the topic. Okay.
जल्दी निकाला ना गोदी. बुक से जल्दी निकाला सब मत चीटिंग करो.
Yes, guys. Is the screen visible to you?
भाग
Yes.
ना भाग ना.
Yes. Now, everybody focus here. Shravani, right? Okay, Shravani, I got your name. Fine. So, what is heat, right? So, as we know, heat is a form of what? Heat is a form of, guys, unmute yourselves.
Energy.
With so little energy. Energy? Really?
Energy.
Energy. Yes, be bold. Energy. Say together. Yes,
Energy.
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 Yes, guys. You all have to unmute yourself and repeat with me. Just unmute yourself, all of you guys. I need you here. Yes, guys, all of you. Yes, Ambika. Yes, heat is a form of.
Energy.
Yes. Now, coming to what we will study. We already know that heat is a form of energy, right? There are various forms of energy we have, and heat is one of the form of energy, and that we will study in detail. So, what is the effect of heat? Whenever you apply heat to an object, for example, guys, we have this object A, right? If I will apply heat to the object, what can happen to this object? Can anybody tell me?
Ma'am, it will expand.
Yes, very good. It will expand. Shravani, right? Um, yes, Varesh, can you please come up on video? Kevika, Heer. Yes, guys. Shai Priyanshu, please come up on video, guys. Okay. Now, there will be thermal expansion. So, what is thermal expansion, right? What is thermal expansion? Anybody knows that? What is thermal expansion? Yes, guys. So, thermal expansion, if you have a matter, right? Here you have a matter and that is, I name it A. So, what will happen? If you will apply heat, then this matter will contract, it will expand, or it will remain the same. Yes, guys. It will contract, it will expand, or it will remain the same. Answer me.
Expand. It will expand.
It will expand. Yes, guys. Yes, Arman. It will expand. And that property, that is called thermal expansion. That whenever you apply heat to some matter, some object, there is expansion. in the size of that object in length. There is expansion in length, there is expansion in area, there is expansion in volume, right? And that is what we call thermal expansion. So, yes, what is written here? Thermal expansion is the tendency of matter, right? What tendency of matter? That whenever you apply heat to the matter, then what will happen to the matter? What will happen to the matter? Yes, Arman, tell me.
Ma'am, it will expand.
It will expand. And what will change due to expansion? Yes,
Ma'am,
Shravani.
particle.
Due to expansion, its length will change. Yes, Ambika. And anything else that will change? Guys, see here. Its length will change and its area will change, right? What will change, Ambika?
Area.
Area will change due to expansion. And what else? Yes, heat. What else? What will change?
Volume.
Expansion.
Volume.
Volume will change. So what we studied in the first slide, what is heat? Heat is a form of energy, right? And what is the effect of heat? It causes thermal expansion. What is thermal expansion? Thermal expansion is the tendency of any matter that whenever you apply heat energy to that matter, what will happen? There will be expansion. Due to expansion, what will happen? There will be change in, yes, guys?
Length, area, volume. Length, area,
Very
volume.
good. Very smart, guys. Right. There will be change in length, area, and volume. Got it? Fine. So here we have seen and see the picture first. Yes, anyone can guess what it represents? Picture one.
Railway track.
Railway tracks, right? So, okay, who likes to who likes to travel from train? Yes, here, Shravani. Yes, who likes to travel with train? No, you don't like Ambika? You like it, right? Okay, so let's learn some principle about it, right? Yes, he? Okay. So, what we see that we have this track, right, guys? We have this track like this. And there will be track here also. But there is always this gap between the tracks. Why there is a gap?
Because during summer season, the railway tracks will expand and they will join together.
Yes, very good. Sai, very good, Sai. It's really very good. What happens? The railway tracks are made up of metals or insulators.
Metals.
Metals. And what happens whenever you apply heat to metals? Metals are good conductor of heat or bad conductor of heat?
Good.
Yes.
Good conductor.
Yes, heat. Is it a good conductor of heat or bad conductor of heat?
It's a good conductor of heat.
Okay, Shravani, I want your response. Okay. Okay, good conductor of heat. So what happens whenever you apply energy, that is in summer, what happens due to high temperature in our surrounding, the temperature of this metal increases. And what will happen if the temperature will increase? It will contract or it will expand?
Expand.
Yes, and due to expansion, that gap will be filled during summer. Okay, guys, let's tell me what will happen if I'll not leave any gap, then what will happen in summer then?
Ma'am, when the tracks will expand, so
Okay.
they will come over one another and accidents are prone.
Yes, because there is no gap between the tracks. So what will happen in summer in that scenario? There will be bending of railway tracks and it can lead to accidents, you know? Can you imagine if the person who will not know the principles of expansion due to heating and he will make the railway track, what the kind of blunder he will do? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now the second thing. Yes. Can you tell me something from here about the second picture? Yes, guys. Can you guess?
Electric poles.
Yes, we have electric poles here, right? And between the electric poles, we have electric wires. But any guesses? What this picture wants to tell you, Ambika? Okay, don't fight. Don't fight. Okay, Ambika. Yes, just focus here. Okay. So what this picture is telling you? Any guesses?
Ma'am, the electric wires are always kept sagging so that on cold days, when
Mm-hmm.
the electric wires contract, they don't break.
Right. Arman, did you get it? Shravani?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. So what is the difference between, see, is it zoomed for you? We have electric poles, right guys? So in hot days, electric poles has been shown and in cold days also. What is the difference between electric wires in hot days and in cold days? Yes,
Ma'am,
Arman.
hot days they are bent and cold days they are straight.
Yes. This is the difference, right? So what happens whenever you make the wires on the electric poles, you keep the wires on electric poles during summer, during hot days, you make it sagging, like curve like thing. You make this curve here, not straight. That is called sagging. That is called sagging, right? Why you did that? Because in winters, what will happen? The temperature will increase or decrease.
Decrease.
Yeah,
Decrease.
the temperature will be less. So due to less temperature, there will be expansion or there will be contraction.
Contraction. Contraction.
Contraction. Due to contraction, the length of wire will increase or decrease.
Increase. Decrease.
See, guys, if I have this wire, right? Can you see that? No? If I have this black wire, now you can see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And this is sagging, right? This is
Saggy.
saggy. What happened that in winters it will the winters there will be expansion or contraction of in this wire.
Contraction. Contraction.
Contraction. If there will be contraction, there will be decrease in length, and due to which this wire will become
Straight.
straight. And if you will not keep it sagging during the summer, what will happen? The wire will break during summer. The wire will break during
Summers.
sorry, the wire will break during winters, right? So due to that, what you do whenever you use these wires on the electric poles, you keep it sagging, right? Right? So this is all because of thermal expansion. Got it? Yes. So this is a very basic concept. What is the concept? Like if you will increase the heat in a body, then the temperature will increase or decrease.
Increase.
Increase. Yes. Yes, Sai. Please respond. If you will increase the heat in the body, the temperature will increase or decrease.
Increase.
And if you will decrease the amount of heat inside a body, the temperature will increase or decrease. Yes,
Decrease.
please.
Decrease.
Yes, it will decrease, right? So if the temperature will increase, then it will lead to thermal expansion. And due to thermal expansion, you saw the phenomenon of railway tracks we learned, and that electrical poles and wires we have read, right? So, okay, guys, we have two objects, right? We have object A and we have object B. Okay, Ambika, getting it? Are you getting it? Yes, we have object A and we have object B, right? And I want to know that which object contains more amount of heat. Then how will I know that?
Ma'am, by thermometer.
Like for that, I have to measure the amount of heat present in that object, right? And the
Yes.
measurement of amount of heat in the object is called
Degree.
temperature, is called
Temperature.
yes, that's why we call it is the measure of degree of hotness of an object. What does it mean by sign? What does it mean by measure of degree of hotness? Means yes,
Temperature.
yes, Arman, please tell me.
Ma'am,
It
how hot the object is.
yes, or you can say that what amount of heat is present in that object? What does it mean by degree of hotness? Yes, Shravani? Yes, Heer, Ambika, Arman. What does it mean by
Amount of heat present in the object.
amount of heat present in an object is the temperature? That measurement is temperature. Okay, guys?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So you can measure temperature, right? But yes, you can measure temperature, but for that you need an instrument. And you all know that instrument, right, guys? That is, yes, say together, unmute yourself, guys. That
Thermometer.
instrument is called,
Thermometer.
yes. Is there any one type of thermometer only?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You have many types of thermometer, right? For example, tell me one.
Celsius one.
Okay, that is on some other basis. You have clinical thermometers, right? Which you
Digital
use,
thermometer,
yes, which you use at your home or in hospitals, right? To measure your body temperature, to measure your,
laboratory thermometer,
yes, Sai, very good. Laboratory thermometer, right? So laboratory thermometer is used in labs, right?
Mercury thermometer.
Labs, right? So we have clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Clinical thermometer is used at home and laboratory thermometer is used at labs, right? And on the basis of scale. So guys, okay, tell me. Like you want to measure length. What you want to measure?
Length.
So you can measure length in meter, right?
yes,
You can measure length in kilometer.
Centimeter.
Yes, you can measure it in centimeter and more. Yes,
millimeter,
yes, millimeter,
Decameter.
decameter,
decameter, decimeter, right? So length can be measured in any units, right? Right here, right, Ambika? So, but what is the standard unit to measure the length? Arman, what is the standard unit to measure the length?
The unit that is used all around the world.
Yes, and that is meter, kilometer, centimeter, or millimeter. Yes, here.
meter,
Meter.
Meter. Very good sign. It's a meter. Meter is the standard unit, SI unit to measure length. In the same way, guys, you can measure temperature in degree Celsius, right? Here, you can measure temperature in degree Fahrenheit and you can measure temperature in Kelvin. It should be okay. So, you can measure temperature in Kelvin also, right? So, but what is the standard unit to measure the
Kelvin,
temperature? Yes, who
Kelvin,
said that?
Kelvin. Ma'am,
Yes, I very good. Kelvin. You got it, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Advan, what you got?
Ma'am, the standard unit of temperature is Kelvin.
Yes, but you can measure that in degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit also, right? So, yes, you have here this thermometer, right? You have three thermometers here. On one thermometer, the temperature is given in Kelvin. On other, it is given in Celsius. And in the third thermometer, it is given in Fahrenheit. It is given in, yes, Fahrenheit. Guys, unmute yourself, guys, please. It's a request. Yes. Yes, guys. Now, yes. Okay. Okay. Who will tell me that at what temperature water will convert into ice? Who will tell me?
0 degree
0 degree.
Celsius.
Yes, Sai. Very good. And one second. So, and at what temperature water boils?
100 degrees Celsius.
100 degrees Celsius. So you can see here. See, guys. 0 degrees Celsius at Kelvin scale is equals to how much?
273 Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Yes, 273 Kelvin. Yes, he?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then tell me. 0 degrees Celsius is equals to how much Fahrenheit?
32.
32 Fahrenheit.
Okay, right. Here, are they saying right or wrong?
Yes, ma'am, just saying it right.
Yes, good. Now coming to the boiling temperature. 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of water. Now if I want to say that in Kelvin, what temperature I will say?
E73 Kelvin.
373 Kelvin.
Yes, guys, very good. And if I want to say the same temperature in Fahrenheit, then what will I say, guys?
212
212
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Yes, very good. 212 degree Fahrenheit. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, when you were a kid, you learned that how to convert meter into centimeter. Like if you want to 2 meter, if you want to say 2 meter into centimeter, you will convert it, right? How will you convert it? In 1 meter, you have 100 centimeters, right? Now, if you want to know how much centimeter 2 meter has, what you will do? You will
Multiply.
multiply, right? And then you will come to know that there are 200 centimeter in 2 meter, right? So in the same way, if I want to convert the degree Celsius temperature into Kelvin, how can I do that? Is there any formula for that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So
Ma'am, Celsius to Fahrenheit is equal to 9/5 into Celsius plus 32.
very good, Sai. Yes, you're absolutely right. So there is formula. You can convert Celsius into Kelvin. You can convert Celsius into Fahrenheit. You can convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. You can convert Fahrenheit to Kelvin. You can convert Kelvin to, now you say, Kelvin to
Celsius.
Celsius.
Celsius. Now Kelvin to, yes, see guys,
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. And for that, we have this formula. See here. You can change any temperature into some other temperature using this formula. And of course, we will do questions on that also, right? Like, of course, we have to do questions on that also, right? You have to convert degree Celsius into Fahrenheit and into Kelvin. Got it? Yes, guys, thumbs up if you got it. Thumbs up, guys. Yes, good. Very good. Very good. Now coming to, yes, guys, I want to transfer heat from one body to another. So, is there only one method for that or there are various methods for that? Yes, Ambika. Yes, heat. Is there only
There are
one
There
various
are
methods.
various methods.
various methods, right? So see, if you want to transfer heat from one body to other, there are two conditions. How many conditions, guys? Yes,
Two conditions.
two conditions. The first condition, any guesses? Yes, Arman. Yes, Heer. Sai. Yes. Where is Shravani? Yes. Yes. Two conditions. The first is you need two objects. You need, how many objects you need?
Two objects.
Yes. And like we have object A and we have object B. If you want to transfer heat, you need at least two objects. And the second thing is the temperature of one object should be more and the temperature of other object should be less, right? Only then transfer of heat will take place. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, then tell me, if there is object A and the temperature of object A is 40 degrees Celsius, the temperature of object A is
40 degrees
40
Celsius.
degrees
and
Celsius.
temperature of object B is also 40 degrees Celsius. Then heat will transfer from A to B or from B to A?
Ma'am, the heat will not transfer because both are equal.
Yes, in that case, there will be no change in temperature because the temperature is same for both, right? So, how many conditions are there for the transfer of heat, guys?
Two.
The first one is
Two objects.
Object.
requirement of two objects, and the second condition is one
Different
should have
temperature.
There should
more
be
temperature
warm
and the other object should have
cold.
Cold.
less temperature, right? Only then it can happen. And the heat will flow from higher temperature to lower temperature or from lower temperature to higher temperature.
High temperature to low temperature.
High to low. Yes, if I have object A and I have object B, The temperature of object A is 60 degrees Celsius and the temperature of object B is 40 degrees Celsius, then heat will transfer from A to B or B to A. Yes, guys.
A to A.
A to B.
A to
A
B.
to
to B.
Why? Because temperature of A is
greater.
more and temperature of B is
Less.
Yes.
less. Until what time the heat will get transferred from A to B?
Until they both are same.
Yes, very good, Arman. Until the temperature of both will become
Same.
same. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now this transfer of heat can be done in three ways. Can be done in
3 ways.
the first is
Mhm.
conduction, the second is convection, and the third is radiation. Conduction is done in solids. Convection is done in fluids. What do you understand by fluids?
Liquid.
Liquids.
No, this is the biggest misconception students have. Yes, yes. Here, fluid and Arman. Fluid doesn't mean liquids only. It means liquids as well as gases. Both are together called
Fluids.
fluids. It doesn't mean liquids only. This is the common problem with every student. Most of the student, I would say. So, fluids means liquid and gases together. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so for that we have convection and radiation don't need any medium. So we will study in detail about this. Okay? Okay. Sai, where are you? Please come up on video. Yes. Now, yes. Now coming to conduction. Okay. Let's have you performed this experiment? Let me draw here. Like this is a stand. Okay, guys. And I have this iron rod here. Okay. And what I did, I took wax. You know candle wax?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And what I did, I took some nail, right? Which is used on notice boards of our schools, right? And I stick the nail with the iron rod with the help of wax, right? This, and this, right? And this is A, B, C, D. And here, there is a candle here. There is a candle here. Okay? So, what will happen? This end will start getting heated up, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So, which iron nail will fall first?
A.
A, B.
A.
A.
A will fall first. Okay? Then
B.
B.
B. Then,
C.
yes, I.
C.
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 Then
B.
D. Very good. What does it mean? Heat is getting transferred from this end, the candle end to the this
Other end.
right? Why? How is it happening? So yes, let's see. We have these particles. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me choose some different color. We have these particles. Can you see that? Inside the rod. We have these particles inside the rod. So what is happening? The candle is heating the first particle. The candle is heating the
First particle.
first particle present inside the rod. Okay. Then what will happen? If it will get heated up more and more, then it will start transferring the heat to the second particle. Okay. Then if it will get heated up more and more, it will start transferring heat to the
Third particle.
Third
third
particle.
particle. Yes, guys. Then,
Fourth.
Fourth.
then,
Fifth.
Fifth.
then,
Sixth.
Sixth.
and in
Seventh.
this way, what
Seventh.
will happen?
Ma'am, it will transfer
Continue to heat.
rod.
To the other end. So, okay, tell me, guys, is the particle moving from A to B to transfer the heat?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So heat is getting transferred from point A to point B without even the movement of the particle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that is what happens in conduction. What happens in conduction? Heat is getting transferred from one point to another point without the movement of particles, without the actual movement of particles. Got it?
Particles.
Got it? And that is what we called, yes, guys? Yes,
Conduction.
conduction. Very good. That is we call conduction. You got it? So conduction, there is one limitation of conduction, that it can take place only in solids. Got it? It can take place only in,
Solids.
yes. Yes, Arman. Yes. Now, if you want to transfer heat in liquid and gases, what you will do? You will choose convection. What you will choose?
Convection.
Convection.
What happens in convection? Here, you can see this pan, right? So, here in this pan, we have water, right? So, what is happening? There is water molecules. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is happening? Due to this water molecule is getting heat and the temperature of these water molecules are rising. Due to getting heat, it will become lighter in weight. It will become,
Lighter.
and lighter things go up or it goes down.
Goes
Go
up.
up.
So these warm water molecules will go up and the cold water molecules will come
Down.
Down.
down. Then those water molecules will also get heat up, then it will go up. Then other cold water molecules will come down, that will also get heat up. So what is happening? Heat is transferring from one water molecule to another, or it will coming and getting the heat?
One more.
Getting
Come
the
and getting the heat.
Coming and getting
Coming
heat.
and getting the heat. The colder molecule coming to the bottom and then getting the heat. So here heat is transferring from one molecule to other, one particle to other, or there is movement of particles to get the heat.
Movement of particles to get
The particles to get
And
heat.
that is what we called convection. That in convection, there is no movement of particle from one to other. There is no movement of heat from one particle to another. The transfer of heat occurs by movement of particles. That is called convection. Right, guys? And the last is radiation. What happens in radiation? For that, you don't need any medium. For example, the sun is giving sunlight, right, on the planet. And that is due to radiation. That is due to
Radiation.
radiation. In radiation, is there any thing between sun and the planet, the earth?
No, ma'am.
There is vacuum. So in this, the heat can travel without any medium. It can travel in vacuum as well, and that is called radiation. And that is the fastest mode to transferring heat. Fastest mode to transfer heat from one body to another. Got it, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, there is one example this is the last thing you have to learn here, and that is the sea breeze and the land breeze, right? And that is very important. You know, that is something that everyone should know. Everyone should know. If you are a student and you have done schooling, you should know that. This is very basic. Everyone should know. And that is sea breeze and land breeze. So what happens? Okay, just know one thing, that if you have land and if you have sea, right? So what happens? Land heats up faster or the water heats up faster?
Land.
Land heats up faster, right? And sea, the water heats up slowly, right? Not faster. Who cools down faster?
Land.
Water.
No, the land only.
Okay.
See, what happens? You know, faster heating happens in land and faster cooling also happens in.
Land.
Land.
And what about sea? That is water. What about water? It doesn't
Slow.
heat up faster. The heating is slow and the cooling is also
Slow.
slow. that you need more time to heat water and you need more time to cool down the water. So what happens that during the day, like in Mumbai, Goa, that is the coastal area, right? You have land and then you have sea. So this happens in Mumbai, Goa, etc. We have land and we have water in the sea, right? So what will happen during the day? Who will heat up first, the land or the sea?
Land.
Land. Land, the temperature of land is more. So the air will come in contact with land and its temperature of air will also
Increase.
increase. And if temperature of air will increase, the air will rise up or it will fall down?
Rise up.
Rise up, right? It will rise up. So there will be gap here
Yes,
because
ma'am.
all the air present here went up, right? So is there any gap here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what happened during that time only in sea, the water get heated up faster or slower?
Slower.
Due to which temperature is less here in water and the air which is in contact with water, the temperature is more or less?
Less.
Temperature of air is less. So what will happen? The air present here will move from high pressure to
Low pressure.
low pressure, and the air, the hot air will move from here to land to the sea, due to which you will feel cold air, like it's like cool air from sea to land, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that is called sea breeze. And the reverse happens at night. What happens? The like at night, what happens? The land will cool faster or slower?
Faster.
Faster. Due to which the air in contact with land will be at higher temperature or lower temperature?
Lower.
So the air will rise up or it will remain at the ground?
Remain at the ground.
Remain at the ground because the temperature is low, right? So
Yes.
air will remain at the ground. And what will happen to the air present near the sea?
Will rise up.
Rise.
Temperature of sea is still high, right? So the temperature of air near the sea will be
Rise up.
high. So due to which the air will rise up, and here there will be no air. So air from land will move from land to the sea, and that is called land breeze. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
And that is due to convection. That is due to convection. Now we have ended with the topic and we have a few questions to do. The first one is the length of mercury thread in a mercury thermometer is 4 centimeter, right? Here you have mercury thermometer, right? And what happened? The length of mercury thread is 4 centimeter. At that time, the temperature was 32 degrees Celsius, right? And when the temperature is 52 degrees Celsius, the length is 8 centimeter. Okay, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you have to tell that when the length is 6 centimeter, what will be the temperature? How will you find that? Yes, Sai, Heer, Ambika, Arman. See,
Ma'am, the length will be 42.
see, yeah. So see, 52 degrees Celsius minus 32 degrees Celsius. What is the difference in temperature?
20 degrees Celsius.
20 degrees Celsius. And for 20 degrees Celsius, what is difference in their length?
4 centimeter.
4 centimeter. 8 minus 4, 4 centimeter. So for 1 centimeter, what is the difference?
5.
5 degree. So for 2 more centimeters, 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is equals to 6 centimeter. For 2 more centimeters, what will be the temperature? 10 degrees Celsius?
Yes, ma'am.
So 32 plus 10, what is that?
42.
42. So the answer will be
42.
now the next question. Okay. Can you answer that? Hot water is poured into 4 containers shown below. Which container will cause temperature of water to drop at the slowest rate? Yes. Metal containers are conductor. So the temperature will decrease slowly or fastly?
Fastly.
fastly. It will cool down fastly, right? So in these two cases, it will cool down fastly. In wooden containers, it takes time to cool down, right? Because they are not conductors, they are insulators. So option B or option D? Yes, guys.
D.
D.
Why?
Ma'am, because the lid will not let the heat get out.
Very good, very good. Because the lid will not let the heat to get out. Yes, so option D is the answer. Now coming to question number 3. You have this fire here, the brick wall here, and a man here. So the heat will transfer from fire to the man by which method? So in air here, we have radiation. We have
Radiation.
radiation. Then for the solid, we have conduction.
Conduction.
And then here we again have radiation.
Radiation.
So the answer would be A,
A.
right? So this is what we have done. Is there any doubt, guys?
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Sure you learned that?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay.